Hello, I'm just doing a little showcase here of one of the features that I've made for Temple Escape and how it works. So if you're not familiar with the general game premise, you essentially select a character, you kind of run through the level, get to a certain objective, stop, run through as your other character using the abilities from the first character and kind of leapfrog your way to the end. And as you can see, they kind of run through as a direct replica of how you ran the first time. Now, the way that I've structured this is that it runs off time, not off just the frame. So it records the location rotation every frame and then kind of works from there. But instead of just running through the frames in order, it determines which frame to use based off the amount of time it's been since you started the game, which allows it to allow for lag and also, as I'm going to show off, the ability to do slow-mo. So if we, for example, come here and we activate slow-mo, which is cool, and we kind of run back and forward for a second, and then decide to finally jump over and just kind of admire how cool we look. Obviously ignore the character animations. For now that's a work in progress, but we get that, and we just enjoyed watching that in slow-mo. And then we come back and watch it as the other character. Because it's working off the time rather than the actual frame number, if we don't activate slow-mo this time, we'll actually just see that in real time, which I think is pretty cool. So that was the first case that I was designing for. The second case was actually a touch more complex, which was actually creating frame data if I then activate slow-mo that was never recorded. So if I, as the other character this time, kind of run around in circles, it's still only recording every frame. So if I was then to, as the other character, watch this in slow-mo, you'd think it would kind of skip between frames because there wasn't that many frames recorded. But I've put in a little tween generation system that kind of works out the distance between the number of frames. So if we actually slow that down, even though that data wasn't recorded, it's generating an estimated location and rotation based off the previous frame and the next frame, and working out how far between them it was. Which kind of gives you free reign over when various characters can slow time, lets us do cool effects and slow stuff, and I think it's pretty cool.